Hello everyone. This Tuesday, May 19th, is the budget vote and the trustee elections. There's only one seat that's actually up for grabs, and there's 4 candidates going for that seat at the table. I'm one of them. The other 2 seats that are on the ballot, they're going unchallenged. So your focus is only on one seat. As far as the way the school district is going, I believe we need a change in course. First of all, Dr. LaRocca, the superintendent of Valley Stream District 13, is out of touch with what's going on economically with the families and the residents of District 13. We all know about the prices of gas. We all know the price of just goods across the board. But things are going to actually get a lot worse in the next month or two, when the real ramifications of the interruption of the supply of oil throughout the world is really going to hit home. In light of all of this economic demise, LaRocca has asked the board and got approval to hire yet another assistant principal. Last year, I predicted if the school actually gets away with hiring another assistant principal, they're going to want to hire another one the following year until all 4 elementary schools have an assistant principal. And lo and behold, here we are in 2026. LaRocca, with the board's approval, is hiring another assistant principal. Since LaRocca has come on board, there's been more than a half a dozen positions added to administration, which is over $2 million. She's added a plumber, which we've never had on the payroll, a plumber that's going to provide services that amounts to less than $58,000 a year. How do I know this? I foiled all the plumbing work for the year 2024. And LaRocca provided the numbers, and it was less than $60,000 worth of plumbing work. How does that justify a salary on the payroll? It doesn't make sense. And the Board of Education is just rubber stamping these economic decisions. She's put on a deputy treasurer, which we've never had before. She's added an administrative assistant. She's added an assistant principal. Now she's adding another assistant principal. What's going on here? The goal should be hiring more teachers. That's right. This is a school district. She should be focusing on hiring teachers, not adding staff to build her resume and say to some future employer, I had a staff of 30, I had a staff of 40. It's nonsense. Families are hurting already, and they see that their children are falling behind. We are 20 points behind Roslyn, Jericho, and many other schools with our children's competency levels in the low 60s, while their children of Roslyn, Jericho, they're like 80, 81, 82. The only way our children are going to be performing as well as them is if we invest in teachers and in courses and focusing and prioritizing on the core disciplines, math, reading, and writing. Furthermore, there has to be a reverse in course regarding these Chromebooks that LaRocca is pushing. And in fact, it's called the tech ed or ed tech industry, where these billion-dollar corporations are pushing computers and applications on all the school districts across the country. There's an incredible book. It's called The Digital Delusion. I recommend it to all the families, teachers. It's a great book. It actually shows the impact, the terrible impact of these screens, let it be Chromebooks, phones, pads, computers. They've done studies. There's a Finland study, famously recognized, where it actually documents that there's a detrimental impact on children, especially children in elementary school. So we need to step back from these Chromebooks and let teachers teach. Nothing teaches better than a human being. And the research is in, the data is there to support this. Parents know it from COVID. You can't teach with a laptop. You need now laptops do have a purpose. It's a tool. It is fantastic in expediting grading. That's fine. Testing and grading, that's fine. But to supplant teachers, wrong. That's a no-go, and we need to reverse course. As far as the high school, Superintendent Loper, he's another superintendent just adding staff. Last year, do you know that he created a new title, Deputy Superintendent? That salary commands $248,000 a year. That's like 3 teachers. We could be employing 3 more teachers in our high schools. Hey, here's an idea. How about hiring 3 teachers to provide E&L classes at South and Central? Currently, Dr. Loper is sending all our E&L children from South and Central to North. Why are we busing our children to attend E&L classes at North with children from South and Central? Why are we providing teachers at South and Central? For them to be bused, that's dead time. The students are not learning while they're being bused to that school and being bused back. Also, it impacts those children for extracurricular activities after school if they miss the late bus. But in any event, I call on all of you, if you agree with my positions, and you can find other videos and more documents on my website, that website being vsd13.com, for more videos and more information. Again, the election is this Tuesday. The polls open up at 6. They close at 9 p.m. You can vote at your local elementary school. Okay, thank you.